Welcome to Dungeonverse. This ain't your grandma's D&D campaign. This campaign, there's some real stakes. Our plot is that we got different universes inside there. There's some different things from different dimensions can pop in left and right. We never know. We're always on our toes, always fucking scared. Right now, we're gonna go through this dangerous forest. We don't know what's inside there. We could die. This could be the final episode of Dungeonverse for all we know. But yeah, hope you enjoy watching this episode of Dungeonverse.
Okay, y'all had just destroyed the pillar or whatever, the big totem. And then you started sailing down towards, I believe it was Greenville? I think that was the name. You docked, and then the port required you to pay a very expensive fee to dock there. Unfortunately, I don't know if y'all were able to get it down. Can't remember that. Yeah, you tied up the guy. You tied up one of the guys. I remember that.
We got it for free.
Yeah, you got it for free. Okay. And then you went into town. Well, Sumatto did with Pierre, and they got caught by the guards who were dicks and locked him up. Then y'all went to go save him after you figured out that they weren't coming back. Basically, now that town hates you. Then you sailed back a little bit, hid your boat, and then you kind of went upwards north where Lorna found her life purpose, I guess, and being a cow for the rest of her days. And now you're about to enter into the forest of Dimolit.
Well, fellas, before we go off on this journey, I feel like, we haven't really got a chance to, introduce ourselves. Really got to know who we are. And we're about to go in this dangerous forest. So I think just for, a good team building exercise, I feel like we should do a little introduction of who we are. Maybe say a little something about ourselves. Definitely so we grow together bigger bonds. Definitely not because this play session was like 4 months ago. So who wants to go first? All right, guys, I'll go first. I don't mind. I'll go first. All right, my name's Dusty Dussy. I'm not from this world. It's like an old western place where I'm from. That's all you get. All right, Cypher, you want to go first?
This would be second, would it not?
Oh, sorry, my bad.
Well, I'm Cypher. I'm a pirate from a faraway land, a world made mostly of water. I'm a changeling. I can transform and be tactical with this ability. I'm also a pirate who loves gold.
Wow, cool, crazy. All right, Albus, you want to go next?
I believe you'll only not know who I am because you're not from here. Everybody knows me and my wife Beatrice, the Dinkleberg wizards. 100 years in our tower as of late, writing books. I am here with Beatrice, my ducky wifey, and we are here to try to help get the goop back and studied for our friend Benji, the samurai from another world.
Yeah, he's dying. That's so cool. Coolly bad, I mean. And then we got our dog here, Buster. What a good boy, as I pet him. You want to go next, Pierre?
I'm Pierre, just kind of with Cypher. That's all about it. I guess I did work with the Shady Quay for a bit.
Maybe that part you don't want to tell. Maybe that part you don't want to say. Don't talk about the
we were
evil.
Introducing ourselves.
Don't do the evil corporation that was owned by slaves. Do not talk about that.
Slaves.
Nope.
I turned towards Pierre.
Yeah, I'm a slaver.
I turned toward Pierre and I said, "Dab me up, bro. Dab me up."
Don't dab up the slave owner. What are you doing?
I dap him up.
Oh my God!
Just kind of like throw that to the wayside that he owned people and sold them.
Jesus Christ. We also have this little rabbit guy here.
Hi.
What's your name?
It's Larry.
Larry. That's a great name,
Yes.
Larry. What kind of world are you from? Because you're not from this world, right?
It's a little tragic, but my world was destroyed to the chaos stuff. Remember when I told you that?
Well, that's the point where, we're getting to introduce all of ourselves.
Just like we had this conversation only a couple of days ago.
All right, well, I'm moving on to the next guy. You,
Okay.
random person that was a mug.
Huh?
That's Mugless.
Mugless, my bad.
It's Douglas, actually.
Pleasure to meet you,
Nice.
Mugless, as I start shaking his hand.
Oh, okay. It's Douglas, though.
Cool. So, Mugless, what can you do? What's your story?
I was in the academy. Yeah, I was in there, and then I woke up in this weird carnival place, and I got turned into a mug. And that weird guy over there, he just kind of carried me around. I think he took my book. It was a little book because I was turned into a mug. It was a little accessory. But then I turned back because he used this little staff. I don't exactly know what's in there, but
You're welcome.
yeah, now I'm here. Thank you.
Real quick, what's magic you can do again? Just for safety reasons?
Just divination.
What does that do?
Divination,
Yeah, it's just divination, bro.
Okay, so again, I am not from this world. The world that me and Cypher and Pierre come from, there's no magic. There's no
Come on,
magic.
Dusty. You don't know
That
what
doesn't make any
divination
sense.
is.
Okay, guys, I didn't go to school. All right, I didn't get the education that you guys got. I don't know what that means. What does that word mean?
divination. It's like, like the old tales of time, like it helps me like understand like old ancient stuff. That's like the basic idea, I think. I don't know. I don't really pay attention in studies.
So it's some kind of translation.
Any combat spells?
What's combat?
Like, that fire magic. I seen Albus do it.
I mean, I got this staff. That's pretty cool. I can like hit things.
Can you fire any magic of any type?
No, I'm more of kind of up close. I also got like some support spells.
Oh,
Like
okay.
I can cast guidance. I can give the gift of some type. He can help you like react to things faster.
Okay, all right.
It does take some spell juice, I guess. I don't know. What is it called?
I don't know. Good enough introduction for everyone.
Okay.
Let's go into the forest, the dangerous, deadly forest.
Yeah, we can go check out the school that Albus went to.
I'm honestly looking forward to it.
Yeah.
You know?
Aren't you
Okay.
excited to meet all your old team?
Yeah, more wizards.
Yeah, well, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Inside the forest holds something that'll get us there
It
again.
was a teleporter.
Yes, I don't know if these people know voice in the sky what a teleporter is.
Who are you talking
I-
to? This is
I thought you were talking to Mugglers. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Did you guys not hear that? Sorry. Sometimes when you study for so long, the voices, But let's get the show on the road.
Okay, so as you start to walk into this forest with your ragtag group of friends, you see another portal crackling with orange lightning and purple portal magic kind of emanating from it. Out steps out a oldish man that's holding a staff and a hand axe in the other hand. He looks to you a little confused on what had happened.
That's what that looks like?
I've never seen it from this side.
Not as weird as I thought.
Anyways, leave them to their devices. We're on a mission.
Wait, guys, don't you think maybe we should make sure he's okay? Like, it was
Oh,
pretty
yeah,
traumatic when we came through the portal.
I got. Do you speak common?
Hello.
Yep. The town is that way. Town is that way. Good luck. Goodbye.
Oh, yes, hi, friends. Hi, friends. Hi.
Just be careful. They're very rude when you get in there.
No, friends. I want to talk to you, please.
Oh, jeez. Here we go.
You can talk from right there, stranger.
I'm just a little lost. I seem to have fell through a thingamajig here. I need guidance as I'm quite old. Please help.
Like he said, town's that way. You can head on in.
Well, I can help you as I walk up to him and I cast guidance on him. There you go, buddy. And I walk back.
Well, I suppose an old man like me can't make some new friends. I guess I'll be on my way then.
Whoa. Hold on. All right, let's pump the brakes here. I thought you didn't know magic.
Oh, yeah. I've had this feeling in the last town. I've been meaning to talk to you about it. Whenever I get these weird tingles in my bodies, and whenever I touch someone, I feel more confident. Can I give you an example as I stick out my hand?
You can give them another example.
Okay. I walk back up to the mysterious man. Do you feel more confident? And I cast guidance again.
Oh, yes, I suppose I will be on my way then. I wish I could have met you all a little better, but this is fine. And as I walk away, I want to fall, really pathetically,
Oh, Jesus. I get down and I pick him up again. Jesus Christ, old man. And I accidentally cast Virtue on him as well.
Oh, wow. Just buffing this man to oblivion. All right, click on your spell then, or you cantrip, and cast
Is that a
it.
cantrip?
Yes.
Does that use up a grid point?
Nope. So now you have 7 extra hit points triggered. I got it. Cool. Awesome. So you have 7 extra hit points, although you did fall down. Your face is kind of covered in mud.
I lean over to Albus and I whisper to him, I was like, listen, he needs a friend. You're a little old yourself, and maybe we could just help him get to the next town.
Do you know where we're going? I'm gonna be honest, this isn't the safest forest. I mean, sure, I can do with another meat shield, I guess.
No, I mean, he's probably better off with us than back in that town. He'll probably get sold into slavery or something.
Oh no, I killed the slavers.
You what?
I mean, we had them arrested.
Oh, arrested. You meant arrested completely, right?
Well,
You
no, they're
didn't
dead. No, they're dead. The kobolds killed them.
Oh.
Also, Cypher, are you talking about something back to that town where we helped everyone?
Well, maybe we could find. I don't know if
That's
there's
a
town this
3-day
way.
trip by boat.
No. I'm talking the way we're going. I don't know if there's a town this
You
way.
mean
I've never been
the
this way.
deadly, dangerous forest?
No, if he dies, he dies. He's old, but he has a better chance with us than he. Listen, he just came out of a portal. He doesn't know where he's at.
As you are talking, you hear some rustling coming from the right side of the map.
What the hell is that? As I pull out my gun.
Stomping gets a little louder as you see 4 velociraptors appear, although they seem to kind of ignore you as they head up to the cliffside as they're running.
My hunting instincts is kicking in, boys. I think we should get moving.
What in the hell were those?
Lizards, I think.
Listen, that's probably the biggest
Or
salamander I've ever seen.
I was told about this before. They're like dinosaurs, I think. Basically, big old lizards. I think is what they are.
Dinosaurs are gone. Those things have been extinct for years.
They get to the side of the cliff and they frantically try to climb up it. Just you can kind of tell something is wrong.
Guys, whenever a creature runs away, you know, I feel like there's a bigger creature probably chasing it. I don't think we got a lot of time. We need to get moving. You, stranger, come with us. We need to get going.
And as you hear that, you hear in the distance louder footprints, louder
Okay.
stomps.
Oh, thank you, friends. I'm so happy to finally meet someone who
Shit.
can help me. Thank you.
Fuck! Shut the fuck up! We gotta go! We gotta go!
Guys, the ground's shaking.
Let's go somewhere. Let's go, I don't know, north, I guess.
Whatever, let's just get out of here.
I'm going to cast mage armor on myself.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast virtues on myself.
Okay, if you
I'm-
cast virtue on yourself, then he loses his temporary hit points.
That's fine with me.
Yeah.
Albus, check this out. I could also do this. Alright. Well, look at me, I'm stronger now.
You see no visible change.
Yeah, that's whatever you're talking about for you.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're heading north, you said?
Into the forest.
Into the forest, yeah.
Let me put y'all in combat real quick and maybe help me. So it looks like Branduin gets the first move here.
I suppose if I'm just in combat and there's nothing really going on, I guess I could just. I just want to follow the group. I just want to
You want
follow,
to follow the group?
guys.
Well, they're heading north. Did you want to get a head start on that?
Sure.
All right, so you go ahead and move 30 feet. Yeah,
So
you
right here.
There you go. Cool.
I'm okay for right here, and I'll say like, I'm already faster than you, little whippersnappers. Get a move on.
You got better fast.
You mean just fall on his face?
Beatrice is gonna try to go 30 feet by dashing.
I'm also going to dash, so I'm going to go. I can go 60 feet. I will go all the way over here.
And you just see this guy run past you.
See you later, old man.
Douglas is gonna also run, even though his thing is right. I don't know why his thing is right. That's fine. Pierre's gonna run, since we're all just kind of running. Dusty, guessing you're gonna also dash.
Yeah, how do I dash? Or do I just move?
You just move him 60 feet.
I like tell the dog, follow me, boy.
Albus, where are you going?
Can I move up here by Beatrice? And
Okay.
can I use like my object interaction action to pick Beatrice up?
Yeah, you can.
And then can I move us an extra 30 feet with a dash?
Yeah.
And then can I use my bonus action to try to push myself and see which direction?
Oh,
I
yeah,
go?
yeah. Roll a d4.
You think you're fast?
You hit yourself into the wall. Then it's Buster, who will now begin running. You hear through the trees as a giant lizard appears and kind of lets out this massive roar. And he seems to be keen on finding some dinner, which seems to be right up ahead. And that'll be his turn. He'll just go after everybody. So Randuin, you're up, and you see this ginormous lizard beast coming after you.
Oh, don't worry, friends. I forgot to mention that I'm actually very skilled in magic. Never even had to learn a spell. I was just naturally gifted.
Okay, buddy.
Theoretically, is it possible to escape if we just keep running forward?
Yes, but
Okay.
there's a cliffside ahead of you. You saw that the Velociraptor
see that.
kind of struggled. If you make an
The DM.
athletics roll, then you can get up.
Can I move and then also use a spell?
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, so I would like to get myself
Roll
right,
me an
right
athletics check real quick.
I go
21
right
total.
here.
You see this old man who looked like he was old and feeble just easily climb this cliff, no problem.
Whoa, Albus, can you do that?
I wasn't paying attention. I'm talking to Beatrice. What's going on?
That old man just did a crazy like jump up there. Look at him go.
I've never seen an old man jump so high.
Yeah, it's so
Ah,
cool.
Nothing. My back. That hurts. That took a lot out of me. But I would also like to save you if I can. I would like to help you guys get up here with no problem. I would like to cast Disperse. Can I like grab them and bring them up?
They're within you can see them, and so go ahead and cast that spell real quick.
Cast spell.
Are y'all not willing, by the way?
I am willing, but skeptical.
I'm willing.
Skeptical.
Yeah,
10,
Seeing
15,
as there's a
20,
giant
25,
monster.
30. Yeah, you can basically reach all of them.
I'm gonna grab the farthest away. So who is that? That is.
That'd be Pierre.
Let me grab Pierre and Pierre.
You can only move them 20 feet, by the way. I forgot to mention that. 5, 10, 15, 20. So he wouldn't get up the cliff, actually. That's my bad. You might want to go with Cypher or Albus or maybe the little dog.
I'll pick Albus.
Okay, Albus is holding his wife, but it is only one creature.
Oh.
So you'll
Hold
tell teleport Albus up, but
He might get mad at me.
Beatrice can fly.
Beatrice can fly.
Okay, then yeah, I'll grab Albus, and I would like to. But hold on, I would like to, if I can I put him on top of one of the trees beside me? Like not on the ground, but on the trees on top.
Yeah, you can get him to one of these squares right here.
Yeah, I want him on top of the tree.
All right, Albus. 1 minute you're carrying Beatrice, and the next you're on top of a tree.
Whoa! Whoa! What's happened?
Beatrice is now going to fly up, and she kind of just sits there and looks at you. All right, Cypher, it's your turn.
I'm definitely just gonna jump it.
Okay, you know what I want.
Athletics, I got you.
Acrobatics would also work.
Oh no!
That one, you tumble and you fall down. You tried to look as cool as Randuin, but you failed. I guess the old man.
He made it look so easy.
Douglas is going to take his turn. Okay, he's going to try to climb up going this way. So let's see him try. Dun dun dun! Yeah, he also fails. I can't get up!
Nice knowing you, Muggless.
Wow, you went from like, this guy's cool, and then now you're like, I hate him.
I'm not dying. I'm not dying to this thing.
Yeah, Pierre actually struggles too. He can't get up. Dusty, it's your turn.
I'm going to cast guidance on me and then try to get up there.
Okay, athletics. Plus 1d4.
There's that.
That's a nat
Well, it
one.
doesn't even matter. Doesn't even
You
matter.
also tumble basically the same way that
I fall right next to
Cypher,
Cypher.
yeah.
It's not as easy as it looks.
It sure isn't.
Albus, your turn.
Okay, in today's lesson, Muggless, as your instructor, you need to find something to grab onto. It may take you more than just a few seconds to climb, but secure yourself and lift with your arms.
Okay, I'll try that this time.
Okay.
Oh, I'm already trying.
And you, beastie, bad beastie, I'll cast fireball.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Bad beastie.
That hits.
Bad beastie.
Yeah, your firebolt hits. It looks cool when it comes up, but it just kind of, just barely grazes his cheek. Like it's not even burnt. But now he's angry at you. He's just looking at you. He's roaring.
Did you hit him, Albus? Did you get him?
Yeah, I got his attention. Get up here.
Buster can try to get up, but I think he would just try to... Let's see what he does. Let's see if he can make it. Fortunately, he can't. He tries to climb, but his forelegs aren't helping him since he has no really opposable fingers. So instead, he's just going to climb onto Dusty's back. Kind of like hold on, I guess? I don't know. Tyrannosaur's his turn. How much movement? Oh boy.
Dusty?
Randuin, it's your turn.
It's looking bad.
How is it that this old man can do better than all of you at climbing? What the... And you, Mr. Wizard Man, that was a great first fireball I've ever seen. I remember my first fireball. Very nice.
It is a time to be alive. Casting a spell for the first time. I'm glad I can meet a kindred spirit.
I suppose there's really not much else that I can really do besides try and use my spell again to help one of these fucking simpletons up.
Get my dog! Get my dog, please!
Yeah, what's that? You want me to help your dog?
Get my dog up there!
Okie dokie then. I cast Disperse.
Okay.
And I would like to grab the dog.
Where would you like to put the dog?
Just right next to me. So I will cast spell, and then I will roll. How do I roll it?
It's fine. It's fine. It would only be if they're opposing your...
Don't worry, Cypher. Buster's up there.
He's happy and starts looking
Alright,
at you.
now we can fight to the death. I'm just kidding. I really don't want to fight that thing.
Beatrice looks at Albus, and then she looks at the giant lizard thing, and she kind of ushers him to, like, let's get out of here, man. Like,
But
just
the
kinda
student,
nodding.
Beatrice. The student.
I don't know what she's gonna do, but she just quacks, I guess. Quacks several times. Okay, Cypher, you're up.
All right, this time I'm gonna use some athletics.
Okay.
Or some acrobatics rather. Be a little more fancy with it.
All right.
It'll get me up there for sure.
Yeah, that makes it.
I would like to take the rope I have in my inventory,
Okay.
and I would like to tie it to the tree and
Okay.
throw the rope down.
Yeah, that would definitely be an action. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you do that.
I
Douglas,
shout
so
over to Pierre and Muggless and say, "There's a rope over here!"
They're gonna... Muggless gets about halfway, and Pierre gets right behind him to climb this rope. It is not looking good for the team. Dusty, now you can get up the rope.
Alright, I head up the rope. How tall is this, like, dinosaur?
It's really big.
Like, taller than our cliffside?
I would say its head reaches the top of the cliffside.
I'm just trying to think if it can get up here, right? And I'm like, do I need to start doing some damage to this thing? Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull out my Hellfire.
Oh, I meant like it is 15 feet. Yeah. It's taller than 15 feet.
I'm gonna shoot the dinosaur.
You're going to shoot the dinosaur. Okay.
With my help.
Yeah. Your bullet, it doesn't land.
Oh, of course. Unfortunate.
What's even the point of that thing?
I question this too.
Buster, seeing that this T-Rex is a lot closer, is going to try to run away as well, and will be dashing. So Buster just takes off. It is its turn, and it's gonna get right here. A little confused on how to get up here. It's going to make a jump next turn, but it's got to get ready. So you get one more turn to get out of there, friend. So Randuin, you're up.
That's a weird looking dog. I'm not a big fan of that. I think I'm going to get out of here. And I'm going to dash all the way up here.
Okay.
Up to where the dog is.
Yippee!
Yippee, dog.
Beatrice is gonna flap her wings in your arms and move you 5 feet. So yeah, you all run away. It takes you a bit, as you can still hear some stomping behind you, but eventually the sounds fade as the dinosaur has lost you. You're all a little bit tired because of all the running you've just done and the climbing, and it's a little exerting. Eventually, you come across a little bit of a trail, and the trail kind of leads you down a little bit, and it's going straight for a while, but then we get to a pathway. There's a broken log ahead of you, and then to the left of you, it seems to lead deeper into the forest.
Muglis, why wouldn't you tell me about the giant dinosaur?
What do you mean?
Don't you know this forest?
No. Last time I said that we shouldn't go in here.
Well-
I said that we shouldn't. Yeah, because this place is dangerous.
Well, I remember you saying that there was a teleporter in here.
Well, yeah, we were told about it, but we were never told to go in here. I think I was saying how dangerous this place was.
This
No,
was
no one listens
your
to this guy.
idea. It was
It
your
was not
idea.
my idea. It was not my idea.
I'm getting real tired of you, Muglis.
I'm getting real tired of you. Want to hash it out right now?
Not really.
Oh, okay.
I'm just petting the dog.
Anyways, Albus, which way do we go? There's a branching path.
Well, we just need to head to the deepest part of the forest, which, again, I will say will be,
As I turn towards our new old man friend.
the most treacherous. Unfortunately for you, you have joined us at an interesting time in our adventure. What is the land you're from like, by the way?
As I start walking towards the deeper part of the forest.
Oh, the land I'm from was not very nice. I guess I could say that I'm kind of glad not to be there anymore. It was very, very unfortunate life for me. Very hard to live through all the crazy weather that is there. Lots of rain and lightning and it just terrible perilousness. So I suppose being here is not too bad, Albert.
Albert, you're so funny. You're so funny. I'm Albus. What is your name?
Oh, my bad. I did not mean to mess up your name, Albon. My name is Randuin. You can call me whatever you like, though. I was just curious, by the way. I know you're a wizard. What was it like having to learn all your spells? Was that difficult for you?
You don't really have to rub it in. That I can tell it's natural for you. Okay, I've studied for like 100 years. Okay,
Oh, wow. That fireball was pretty impressive for 100 years.
I can do more than that. Okay.
Let's keep going the way you want to go. It's fine.
Wait, Randuin, are you saying you were born with magic?
Oh, yes. I am a natural-born spellcaster. I've always been good. You can ask anyone.
Oh, I thought you had to
Nobody here
learn
knows
that.
you.
I don't want to brag, but I've been getting my hands in this magic stuff, and I can use, I think, 2 spells, and I don't know how that's possible. So, I'm also a fellow wizard, as they say.
I don't know about that.
I'm glad to be able to join the wizard club, guys.
Okay, well, let's see what things are like at the academy, huh? Let's see what they think.
Yeah, I'm going to assume y'all are starting to go deeper into this forest, right? As you head down, Albus, your staff begins to glow and sparkle, and a random bolt shoots out towards Beatrice.
I throw the staff.
No,
And I'll push it with my telekinetic shove.
Staff?
Be-
Okay.
Beatrice, watch out!
Oh,
I'm gonna
Are you okay?
try to push Beatrice out of the way.
Push the little duck out of the way. Yeah, go ahead. Just roll me a dex check.
Just straight
the
dex?
straight jacks, yeah.
Got you.
Oh.
Nat 20.
With the nat 20, yeah, you're able to push Beatrice out the way, but the bolt is too fast, even at a nat 20. It hits you, and your friend, Cypher, becomes unconscious. He doesn't move.
Cypher! You alright there? I want to, like, look at him and, like, examine what happened.
Yeah, he's still breathing, but it doesn't seem like his breath has slowed. Basically, he's in this, like, kind of sleeping state.
Can I use a medicine check to see what I can do to help him?
Yeah, go ahead. Roll me a medicine
I'm
check.
gonna cast guidance. There you go.
This is a magical sleep.
Oh.
There's nothing you can really do to wake him at this moment. However, with your 19, you can I've assumed there might be something at the academy that might be able to help later.
We need to get to the academy quick.
Pierre kind of steps up. He's like, "What's wrong with him?"
He's asleep. He won't wake up no matter what I do.
He kind of like pushes him back and forth and, "Wake up! Wake up! Why isn't he awake?" I shook him twice.
Sleepy guy, I guess. I'm sure the academy will have something for him. Pierre, you're a strong guy. Do you think you can pick him up?
Yeah, he kind of picks up his body and slacks him over his shoulder. I can, but I won't be useful in combat.
I'll cover you.
Okay, let's continue to go.
As we're continuing walking, I want to talk to Pierre while we're walking, if that's possible.
Yeah, that's fine.
Pierre, I've been meaning to ask you this for a while now. Back when we first met, you were talking about how you met other people from, like, other worlds or something, and you met some Western folks like me.
Well, I've seen a couple of, like, men dressed like you. I mean, like, what kind of features are you looking for? Like, beards? Like, hats?
I guess I'm gonna think about it. I'm like, I described him like my gang leader, basically. His name was Bill. And I just like go like through as much information I can about him to like Pierre.
Okay. Yeah, Pierre kind of looks at you. He's like, well, there was talks of an outlaw that kind of looked like that. That's what I heard from some cowboys. But yeah, the men dressed like you, they've talked about him, but they haven't really done anything. So if you're looking for him, he's probably in this world.
Yeah, maybe that's for the best, actually. All right then. Do you think any towns he might be in, or he could be anywhere?
Look, man, I only heard tales, I guess, just little snippets and whispers. But I'm sure if we continue to explore this land, we'll eventually find him. Maybe it'd be like a little reunion, you know? Meet up and talk it out. And,
Yeah,
you know.
I hope so.
Maybe it's like a reunion like me and my friend here. He kind of like hoists up a little Cypher.
Man.
Yeah, kind of good.
If I see that man, he's fucking dead.
Oh, that kind of relationship. Okay, I guess let's go.
I like over here that I'll look over to Randu and be like,
Everyone here's so dramatic, by the way. Be prepared.
That's okay. I'm a bit dramatic myself sometimes, but I try not to be. By the way, I'm kind of wondering what it is. I think before you said the bird is, or the goose is your wife. What's that all about?
Yeah, the duck. You would know. You know magic. A sort of a polymorph spell, yeah?
Oh yes, I see. Was this by accident or was this on purpose? Are you a
Well,
bit freaky like that and want to do it on purpose?
you know, it was like a half on purpose and half on accident. It was supposed to be like a hee like fun little thing, and now I can't really undo it.
Douglas kind of speaks up. Well, that was kind of stupid, man. Like, that's not really that funny, you know, turning somebody into a duck, you know?
Mugless, you know, we learn things. Okay, I did this, so hopefully I can teach you to not do this. Okay, learn from the
Oh.
mistakes.
He starts writing that down.
With your 100 years of wizarding, have you never found a way to undo?
This actually just happened, like less than a month ago.
Oh, I see. Okay, maybe I can help out down the line. Maybe.
You can what?
Maybe I can help out down the line. Maybe I can try to find a way to help.
What magic do you know?
Oh, tons, but I cannot explain all of it to you in one day. That'd be much too much.
Of course, you must be quite knowledgeable. Maybe they will like you at the academy. Though you may seem like a sorcerer, a little bit of a stigma, maybe we can share knowledge.
Of course, yes. I would love to share my knowledge with you guys. Yes.
Perfect.
I could learn more spells. I could be also a wizard.
In time, dedication, anyone can be a wizard, but it takes a special kind of someone to become a very special wizard.
as I'll look down to Beatrice with like longingly loving eyes.
Aw, sweet.
Okay, as you head into this forest, it becomes more foggy and things become harder to see. Eventually, you're kind of walking blind until you reach a certain point where things start to get a little sticky in this spooky kind of forest. It looks like there's a bunch of webs everywhere.
Please don't touch the webs.
I don't want to touch the web.
Everyone be
Yeah,
very
that's-
quiet.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea. Okay, I won't talk. What do you think? Spiders are in here.
Kind that we hopefully will never see.
I hope so too. Okay, so what's the plan?
Guess we gotta sneak through. It's the only way.
Which way?
I guess let's head down south.
Are we going left or right?
Well, let's go right, and then we'll follow the path and try to not hit any webs along the way.
Okay, let's do that.
I pick up the dog, and I'm like, just be sure you don't, you do anything. I'm just gonna hold on to you. So I'm gonna hold on to that dog while we carefully walk through all of this.
Okay, so you start heading to the right.
Can I, as we're walking through, keep, a good eye, making sure, we're not gonna fall into any, I wouldn't say really traps, right? Because that's not really what I'm looking for. I'm, looking very carefully for, webs. They're not, touch any,
Yeah, roll me perception.
Sure. I'm gonna cast guidance before I do that.
It's gonna be your new favorite spell, huh?
Listen, dude, I need everything I can.
23. Yeah, you're able to keep track. You're able to kind of tell the party where the webs are as you head towards the right.
All right, guys, follow me.
and I like lead them very carefully through the webs.
Very quiet. You're really quiet. You can kind of tell if you make a sound, then it would be an issue. Get around about here. To your right, it seems like an open field. To your left, roll me another perception check.
You got it. And I'm gonna cast guidance again.
See some leaves and stuff. Nothing too crazy.
On the left or the right side?
That's on the left. Now roll me one more for the right.
Okay.
I guess that's kind of fair. That's a clear field. Guy I had mentioned before. That looks fine.
So nothing special to the left or right. I can't tell which one's safer, guys. The left or the right.
Maybe we go to the right down there. Looks like an exit out of this web area.
Alright then. Let's head that way.
Right. Albus, I need a dexterity saving throw. Okay. With a 7, this is a very slimy part, this forest. And you kind of fall down, causing some vibration and noise as you see a spider appear from its web coming down to greet you. Kind of hisses at you. And we're going into combat now.
Algus, you silly fool.
It's not my fault. Nobody warned me of anything. Step on.
Can I look at our surroundings where the enemies are? Or do I not know where they are yet?
You just see the giant spider. Surely there's not another. Spider's turn. Let's see what he's got. Okay, yeah, it's gonna shoot a web at y'all. So
Wait,
out
it's
of it,
shooting
but-
a web
Yes.
at me? I think I can use a grid point to like... I guess, yeah, right? That counts, right? Because it's just shooting at me, right? So I can make a disadvantage.
So it's a disadvantage.
Yeah.
Okay. 13. Does that hit your AC?
My AC, I think it's 13.
But since it's matched, it's fine. You misses. I think that's what I'm... Yeah, that'll be its action. And it will actually back up a little bit and climb up into this tree right here. So it is 15 feet above y'all.
Wow.
Randuin, it's you up.
Oh, I know what to do. I have the perfect plan. I will scare it off with some creepy crawlies of my own. And I would like to cast Infestation.
Infestation? Okay.
Yeah.
What does that do?
It says, you cause a cloud of mites, fleas, and other parasites to appear momentarily on one creature you can see within range. The target must succeed on a Constitution saving throw, or it takes 1d6 poison damage and moves 5 feet in a random direction if it can move and its speed is at least 5.
That would be pretty funny. Are you within 30 feet of it, though?
Oh, am I? Good question. I don't know if I am, actually.
30? No, you are not. You'll have to get closer.
I will get
Go on.
a little closer. I will, maybe I'll even go a little more over to this side, so that way I'm a little bit more covered over here.
Gotcha. Is that within 30 feet? You might have to move 10 more feet.
Oh, really? Okay, then I'll go right here.
30. Yeah, okay, you reach.
As long as this works, then I'm good. So yeah, I will cast Funny Spell.
Hope it doesn't get caught in a web.
Yeah, true. Go, my bugs! Get them now!
It needs to make a constitution, right? Okay. Let's see what we get. All right, let's roll that damage.
Roll that damage. Normal?
I got it. Another 3. And then 1d4. See what direction he moves in, which is 2. Which he moves actually back in the tree. Yeah, take a little damage. Ow! Okay, is that all your turn?
Yeah.
You attacked a giant spider with some bugs.
With some bugs. He might have just eaten them. Delicious.
Awesome. Dusty, you're up. You're still carrying the dog.
Okay. Can I put down the dog and pull out Albus?
Albus out of the sledge?
Is that possible? Or is he like too far into it?
You can try to grab him, but I think that would be, what is that, like a help action? So.
What would I have to roll for that?
If you
Uh,
wanted to help me get myself out, then
Yeah.
I would just get advantage, or you can try to pull me, which would be like I would assume in athletics.
Yeah. Either help or that.
I can just pull you out then, Albus. I'll do athletics. I'll reach my hand out to you and try to pull you out. Unfortunately.
Yeah, no, it doesn't work. He's too slippery. Hey, Albus, you're up. You are prone.
I guess I'll use my action to try to climb out if I can.
Okay. Yeah, you can get out. That's fine. So you have 10 more movement.
I skip across back to where I was.
Okay. Covered in sledge.
Did it take my action to move?
The kinetic shove?
No, just to get out. Did it take my action?
No, that was your movement.
Can I pick Beatrice up and use my object interaction my action to dash? Try to quietly get over here. That's as far as I can go.
Okay.
Beatrice, do not touch the web.
She quacks. Quack. Quietly. Douglas's turn. So there's a spider. You fell in the mud. What should I do?
Follow where I have stepped outside of the slime.
Okay.
Try to hide if you can.
Yeah, he's gonna try to hide. Yeah. Okay, yeah. He hides. If there's a hide action, I'll find it in a minute. Pierre's gonna go. Pierre's actually gonna move up to 15 feet. because he likes the idea of doing that. Beatrice is going to stay with you. Giant spider's turn. It's going to walk into this tree, so it's going to climb into it and kind of hide itself from y'all. You hear some noises coming from this tree and from the tree next to it. Randuin, it's your turn.
Where are we trying to run to? Where are we going? What's the plan?
I'll just say on the right of you is the spider cave.
Oh, so it's worse to go in there.
Oh,
Um,
okay.
where's the exit then?
Roll me a perception check, I guess.
Alrighty, perception. There we go.
Which direction is towards like the deep part of the forest?
Which direction? Well, I'll just tell you right now. Randuin sees the exit, quote unquote, and it's to the bottom left. So it's where the spider had just climbed into the tree.
Oh, and there's a big ass web there too, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Well, everyone, I can see the exit, but bad news is that it's covered by a big web. What should we do?
Could you teleport us all across?
I can only do one at a time. It might take a little too long.
Yeah, you're also out of second level spell slots.
Oh, try it.
So no, you can't do it.
Burn the forest.
Not a bad idea, but we are in the forest.
If we're fast enough, we can get out of the forest while it's burning.
Last time we burned something down, it didn't go really well.
Went incredibly well.
It was kind of disadvantaging us a bit, but we couldn't really move around as much. And also, it was in a cave, and we almost fucking died of lung cancer.
Okay, if you're so worried about the fire, I will use my acid to burn down the web. I had it the whole time. I just wanted to have some fun. I run up to the web, like as close
You
as I
run
can
up
without
to
touching
it?
it. Yes.
Okay.
And I would like to use acid splash, hoping to maybe like burn the web so we can get value, or like destroy it.
Okay.
How do I roll it? Is it just damage?
Yeah, you do damage to it. Yes, you are able to pacify this web, so there's enough of an opening for y'all to get through. However, I believe I didn't say that the spider took an action, as it had actually readied for one of y'all to come close enough to it. So it's going to leap out of the trees and try to bite you.
When a creature you see within 60 feet of you makes an attack against a creature other than you, you can spend 1 good point. Is this within 60 feet?
Yep.
I like to use it to pose disadvantage on him. Is that possible?
Yep. No, triggered. You weren't expecting this, so.
No.
Would it just be like a normal roll then? Because it was probably... Okay.
Yeah, it would have been an advantage, but you made it not. 16 hit your AC. Let's check. It definitely does.
Well, I tried.
It was a good attempt. I'm going to need you to make a DC 11 Constitution saving throw, which is right there for you to click. Okay, you saved. Good.
Oh.
Otherwise, you would have been poisoned. Oh, and you would have been paralyzed.
So
it would have been bad.
So the thing did jump out and it did bite me. Did it actually land on me or did it like miss?
It hit you.
Okay.
So it's right next to you. It bit you and kind of like backed up a little bit. So you'll take 9 damage.
Oh, the spider! I did not think this could happen.
I don't know why you didn't think that.
I've been so fortunate up to this point. I thought I was fine. Maybe I'm in my unlucky phase.
Been there my whole life.
Well, I suppose I'll just stand here and just, hope for some help. Yeah, I feel like I may be in a sticky situation, friends. Please save me.
Dusty, it's your turn.
I'm gonna go up the trigger and I'm gonna cast Virtues on him.
Okay, so your virtue is gone. And his, let's see how much you give him.
No.
So he gets 5.
I'll just move right here.
Okay.
That'll be my turn.
Okay, Albus, you're up.
Okay, Mugglers, this is a lesson in not to panic. Okay.
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 And I'm just gonna let me double check.
Desperate times call for desperate measures.
And I'm gonna creep forward and
I'm assuming with your wife, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Duck in one hand, staff in the other. And I'll look back at Douglas.
Sometimes the unseen actions fail, and it's time to make the seen ones there.
And I'll cast Firebolt at the most dead, driest tree I can find.
So this one right here. Yeah. Although it is dead. Okay, yeah. He set this thing on fire. So a little flame kind of sparks up and it slowly starts to rise.
I'll use the rest of my movement.
You say that really loud?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh boy.
There's a fire anyways, it's over.
Oh, hello everyone. I'm so glad you're all here to protect me.
Douglas is going to run next to you. Why did you do that? That was such a bad move.
It's over. It's over. He's not gonna not tell everyone. They're totally gonna tell their friends. It's over. We're cooked.
Look, I get that, but like, you don't have to set this forest on fire. We're in it.
Not for long.
Gosh, I thought you were cool, but you're just stupid and chaotic.
What's the difference?
Buster's just gonna run over here. I think he's gonna kind of dash and try to just kind of leave the situation. And Pierre's gonna start coming up. Get out of here, guys. This forest is starting to burn. Giant spider is gonna move a little to the right and try to attack Douglas. That will hit his AC. Okay, so it would be 7 piercing if he doesn't make it, and then 14 if he does make it. I mean the other way around. Okay, yeah, he makes it. Cool. So he'll only take 7 points. Douglas is not looking too hot. Ow. Randuin, it's your turn.
Yeah, I think I would like to just get through and just run out. And I'm gonna take the leave if I can.
Okay.
I will run through and go all the way down here.
All right, Dusty, you're up.
I'm going to dash out of here. Whoosh. Was I able to pick up the dog and dash, or is that an action on its own?
We can say it's a bonus action.
Okay, can I do that when I run by?
Yeah.
Okay, then that's my turn.
Albus, it's your turn.
My telekinetic shove thing to break a flaming branch off of the dying tree, and then my action to catapult it into the spider.
Oh, so you're gonna break it and then shove it into it? Yeah, that sounds fun.
All right, so
You don't have to. Yeah, you can just do the tree branch, and I won't ask for a check on this.
Sweet. So then it's a DC 15 dexterity saving throw.
It's
Darn it. So there's a flaming branch flying in a direction.
I'm assuming to its left, right?
Yeah, towards the spider. So
Okay, cool. So it'll land right here, and it sets this dead tree on fire.
Were you aiming for me with that one?
I was aiming for the spider, but you know, what panicking, I'm sorry.
This is all going so wrong.
I will wrap around the spider to stay within its range.
Okay.
And I'll try to take Beatrice with me. And then if I can, well, I'm out of bonus actions and stuff. I'll have my back guarding Beatrice, and I'll be like,
I'm gonna get you, spider. It's me you want. It's me. Ah!
Roll me persuasion, I guess.
but it's all the same roll to me. I don't care.
Doesn't even matter. Oh
It
my
just
god.
naturally turns towards you for its next attack. With that, I would say Douglas can probably get out of there with that nat 20 without having to disengage.
Leave my student.
He's like, you don't have to tell me twice. Buster is still with you. At the beginning of this combat round, we get to add more enemies because you have woken them up. Whoa.
What is that up north? That one looks terrifying.
The giant flying spider. Okay, cool. Pierre's gonna go. He's gonna disengage and move 30 feet. I think he'll actually stay right here so he can stay out of the fire. The giant flying spider is gonna take its turn. That's this one up here, which it'll fly 40 feet to get over here. Beatrice is with you. Do you want her to flap her wings to move you 5 feet? You'll take an opportunity attack.
No.
You want her to stay with you or fly away?
Get to Dusty, Beatrice. Get to Dusty.
She'll definitely do that. And dash. Giant spider. Gonna move towards you and make an attack.
Can I use another grid point to make a disadvantage?
Yes.
Okay, I'll use another grid.
With the 9, I don't think that beats your armor class, so it misses. As Dusty gives you covering fire. You're up.
Get away, bonk. Well, I think I'm good to just run to the exit right here and not even have to
Yeah,
fucking bother.
disengage. Yeah, that's fine.
I'll just run to the exit and just be like,
You just stand there.
I'm rooting for you guys, come on!
Okay, Dusty, you're up.
How damage is the red spider next to Albus?
Not very.
Has it been like been damaged at all?
Just a tiny bit.
I'm gonna take my hellfire and I'm going to shoot.
It's a giant spider.
Yeah, the giant red spider.
Okay.
Alright, no roll. Woo!
Common guidance user.
Classic.
Unfortunate. You missed.
Oh well. I tried, fellas.
You did try.
Unfortunate.
Gotta make sure Beatrice can I pull her closer to me?
You want to pick her up?
Yeah, pick her up. Pull
Okay,
her closer
yeah,
to
you
me.
can.
Okay, give me a Beatrice.
There we go.
She's got 2 animals in both hands.
Yeah. Big spider starts to move towards you. It is way bigger than the rest of these. Albus, it's your turn.
I am going to use my action to dodge. Can I do that? I can do that, right?
Yeah.
So it just means attacks until my next turn have disadvantage against me. And I'm going to flee.
I guess he's gonna try to make an attack with disadvantage. 7 is not gonna land. It's Douglas's turn. He's over.
You always were a hero, Pierre.
Wow, you're just gonna leave him like that?
Dude, Albus fucking hates beer.
But he's carrying Cypher.
Don't be a hero, Pierre.
I think Douglas is just gonna escape. He's kind of with Randuin outside of the scene. So Buster. Pierre's gonna try to run out. See you later, sucker. Bye, Albus. At this point, I'd say you all make it out. Now there's just a giant fire behind you, and you're being trailed by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 spiders.
Why does this shit always keep happening to us?
It's faster. We're just moving it to the portal.
I would say that this fire would row, so it'd probably be like this big. It's bigger. Basically, they can't get through. They'd have to go around. So their whole web snare is broken.
We're doing the forest a service.
Brute
Y'all
force is
run.
always fun.
Y'all run for a bit longer, and then you come across another fork in the path.
Boy. All right, should we go left or right?
You can set Beatrice down. I think she needs to stretch her flippers.
Sure thing. Here you go, Beatrice.
Yeah, it stretches her webbed feet. And
I still think that there is a sense of urgency as we may be being trailed by them. Maybe the creatures here will conveniently intervene, who knows? But let's just be quick about this. Beatrice, which way to the teleportation circle?
she nods to the left.
Thank you, Beatrice, my love.
All right, let's start going.
I won't lie, I feel like with the creatures ahead, I feel like most of them are very passive. Not much of a challenge, really, but I do worry about the tree. Does this not seem a bit strange how there's a tree just broken in the path? Maybe there's a giant animal up there.
Beatrice kind of looks at you for your intelligence and is like, maybe he's right.
But isn't that the only way, though? As I look at Albus and Beatrice.
Bro, that's it. Yeah, I mean, like, what are we gonna get ambushed?
I just fear that maybe with the tree being broken, there might be something up ahead of very, very scary. It looks like to the right there might be a bit of a path.
You're being paranoid, bro.
But is that the right way, though? Like, regardless if that's safer, is that the right or wrong way? It's the left way is the right way, right?
Well, according to Beatrice. She takes a stick and where the tree is, the fallen tree, she writes the word short. And then she waddles to the right and writes the word long.
Ah, I think what Beatrice is trying to say is the left side is a shorter way, but it's more dangerous, while the right way is the longer way, but it's safer.
I'm of the Ephesins.
I think we should go right. We're already pretty fucked up from the last time.
Okay.
After a long day of being chased by spiders, it might be nice to relax for a minute.
Yeah, let's head to the right.
All right, as you approach your next section here, you hear some running water in the distance. As you get closer, it comes louder and louder. What you see before you is a giant stream of water going down a waterfall. It looks very dangerous if you try to wade into it. It seems to be going down pretty quickly. There is what appears to be one rope. Maybe there was an old bridge here once upon a time, but probably maybe deteriorated. Now there's only a rope left. It does seem strong and stable, like it wouldn't fail.
Oh, well, this isn't too bad.
So what's the plan? Douglas says. I guess we're gonna have to tiptoe over.
All right, you on the rope first.
No, you wizard.
Alright, can I hold on to the rope? And I'm just gonna try to dip a bit in and see how deep it is.
I'd say you get about your foot in, maybe a little bit more, but you know it's deeper than your foot and like about half to your knee.
I assume the current's too strong for me to even stand, right?
Yeah, your leg's kind of whipping away a little bit.
Alright then. That is a strong current, fellas.
Surely this can't be too bad.
No, I'm sure it's fine. I'm just trying to think how we can get the dog across.
Well,
Anyways, I grab onto the rope. Beatrice, just fly across. If only I could be helped in some sort of way as I cross this.
What do you want us to do?
Beatrice kind of grabs you on the head and tries to keep you stable.
Somebody could guide me, but it's too late.
It's just a straight path. What do you want us to do or say?
Sumatto, real quick, roll me a perception.
Oh, wow.
Once in a lifetime! Once in a lifetime, baby! Woo!
That's good. You hear a noise behind you, and you see Randuin with his axe ready to strike down on the rope.
Whoa! What are you doing?
My mistake, sir. I was just trying to help out. Maybe if I swung the rope down, he could toss it across.
I pull out my gun and I put it up to his head, and I'm like, "What the
my
fuck
gosh.
do you think you're doing, partner?"
Put the gun down, please.
What's going on over there?
This motherfucker just tried to cut the rope with Albus on it.
I was trying to
Albus.
swing him across.
Albus, just keep going. No, what's your real plan here? I'm not buying it.
There is nothing for me to gain by this. I just wanted to help swing him across. It was a little funny, but I thought maybe it could work.
Use insight or something to figure out what do you what is wrong with it, or is he just crazy? Is he
You can roll insight. Triggered, you're going to make a private GM roll, either persuasion or deception, depending on if you're lying to him or telling him the truth.
Oh, persuasion or deception? But which one's truth?
So
which one's
persuasion
lie?
is truth, and then deception is a lie. Make sure it's a private GM roll, though.
Okay, I got
Do you want me to
All
go
good.
first, or is he going first?
Go at the same time. I can look at what I get.
Okay, I'm gonna use guidance.
He's lying to you.
You're fucking lying! What's your real goal?
What the fuck, man?
Tell me, I want the truth right now, within the next 10 seconds, or you're dead.
Okay. I'll admit I have not been completely honest when meeting you guys to just be a little chaotic. from time to time with people who I meet. It's nothing personal. It's just, what I was asked to do.
Was this man having no face?
To be honest, my memory of the man himself is a bit foggy. It was pretty quick, but yeah, it was a man. I'm not sure.
Did he run like a game show or something?
A game show? What do you mean?
Like theater? You're not gonna know. Never mind. What am I saying? Fuck. Give me all your weapons. Give me everything.
Okay. I hand him my hand axe, I suppose, but I guess in response I must say, can I at least have my staff? It's all that I have for magic, and I don't want to die without it.
Well,
It doesn't
you
do any
almost
damage.
killed my friend here, so no. Now hand it over.
It doesn't do any damage.
Don't care.
It wouldn't.
Don't care.
What's happening out there? What's going on?
Well, we should probably make him cross first, right?
I think so as well. Get on going. Albus, just a heads up. He tried to kill you, but we need more questions. So when he gets over there, don't kill him. Wait for us to get over.
Why are you sending him over and he's trying to kill me?
Because we don't want him fucking with the rope while we're trying to get across. Does that make sense?
What? I can't hear you. The river's really loud.
I'm saying I don't want him fucking with the rope while we're trying to cross. So he's going first.
Okay. What if he attacks me?
I took all of his weapons.
He has all your weapons?
What?
Why did you give him your weapons?
No, I took his weapons.
Why is he just frozen there in the middle of the road?
I don't know. As I point my gun, get moving.
Oh, hello, Albus.
Bro, what the... Why?
I
Go
don't
over
know. Maybe.
next, I guess Douglas is.
Wait, do you have any rope on you or anything like that, Mugless?
Douglas. I do. I have 50 feet.
Here, hand that to me. We might need to use this for the dog and for Cypher to get across.
Okay, yeah, he hands you his 50.
Do you have any rope on you, Pierre? Or anything like...
No,
Are you able to hold him tightly while you get across or no?
probably not. This could support both of us.
Here, use this rope, tie him around you.
Did you not listen? I said it can't hold us. There's 2 humans, man. I think this is a 1 human way. Yeah,
Listen
might be able
here,
to.
attempted murderer. Okay, you don't do anything. Okay, I think they need my help.
I'm going to tie the dog to me, and I'm gonna be like, can I use like animal handling to like make sure he's gonna be calm for the trip?
Yeah, you can try.
I'm tying my sleeves the same way. He's like shitting bricks getting over here.
Yeah, dog's not calm. He doesn't like it.
Okay. So, we just need to hurry this up because we are being chased by the creatures, okay? So how about this one, okay? How about you guys just secure yourself and I'll just push you along.
Actually, use levitation to take Cypher across because he's unconscious.
Okay, alright.
I'll cast levitate on Cypher.
Okay.
And
So
and then
accept it.
Prop him up.
then I'll just like a slow, soft Spartan kick. Just push him, like kick him
And
towards
slowly,
the other side.
he just slowly levitates, sleeping. I'd like to say it's like cycling in the air or whatever.
spinning, maybe
Yeah,
going
spinning.
a little bit in the wrong direction, but
Yeah, maybe
still
he
gonna
goes like
make
a
it.
little left, kind of gets here or something, and he kind of like bounces against the wall. He kind of like, I guess, I don't know. He can wade into here and grab him.
All right, now for the dog.
What about the dog?
Levitate the dog across.
What?
The dog can't get across. Levitate it across.
Just
like you
hold
did
the
with Cypher.
dog.
I can't hold the dog and across at the same time.
Do you have any rope? Secure the dog. I'll push them. They don't need to climb it.
I think the dog might freak out getting near the water.
Yeah, well, I can't. I can't levitate anymore. I can't.
Pierre comes up and starts tying you up with the rope. with
All
the
right,
dog.
give me your dog. Let's start tying the dog to me.
Yeah, it's pretty tight, but not tight enough to like cause issues with the dog.
All right then. Pierre, you go first, and Albus, and I'll come across.
Okay, let's hope you make it.
Make sure to hold on to the rope on the other end in case it breaks.
I'll wait for you to cross, Elvis. I'm quite a heavy guy.
I'll assist you. Worry not.
I'd rather you go.
Well, I need to assist them. I need to
Oh,
go
okay.
last.
Well, can you get off the rope then?
Can I do something real fast while
Sure.
this guy Pierre is on the rope?
Yeah, you can definitely try.
I would like to hop on top, so I would like to get right here, and I would like to make a spectacle of this for a moment. To take off, I want to really just say that my old man was a disguise, so I take off like, or
Oh.
maybe take out like the grayness of my face. Okay, but, so now I will say, okay, I think we need to have a little bit of a trust game here. Just so you guys know, I was never actually an old man. That was a bit of a ruse. I understand that what I did was wrong, but I was asked to do so. I cannot divulge all the information, but if we're going to continue, I need my weapons, because, it's been pretty dangerous so far, right? So, the game of trust here is that if you trust me enough to have my weapons back, then you should trust me enough not to shake this rope while Pierre is crossing.
Okay, counteroffer. I shoot you dead, and the bull will hit you before you shake him off.
Are you willing to take that chance? If you shoot at me, I'm gonna shake this rope.
I'm not.
I am.
I'm pretty confident that my bullet is going to kill you before you shake the rope. I'm pretty sure. It's pretty fast. Are you confident?
Listen, I am being clean to you and telling you that everything from now on is trust. I need you to trust me, but I want my weapons back, because this has been a dangerous ride.
If you want this, trust us. If we get across, I promise you, I will hand you all of your stuff back.
Can I now roll for his lying? Can I do that?
Insight? Yeah, you can. So, Sumatto, you're going to do exactly what Trigger does. You're going to roll a private GM roll, and you're going to do persuasion or deception, depending on if you're lying or not.
Yeah.
GM roll? Okay, good. You rolled the wrong thing, by the way.
Did I? What did I roll?
I'm going to assume that you meant to roll the other one.
Ah, dyslexia. That's crazy. Yeah, but same thing though.
Okay. You can tell that he's telling the truth. You can just kind of get the sense of that he is more honest than you think he is.
Okay, all right. I'm glad we can have this conversation. I will let Pierre cross. So I step back down, and I will even step far away from the rope so he doesn't think anything's going to happen.
Gets across. Damn you, old man.
All right. Now, I was going to work Albus. You're going to help me get across, or are you going to get across first?
I'll help you.
Okay.
Just make sure you're secure.
You can just get across, bro.
Okay, cool.
Woo!
He's just making it.
You're gonna he was gonna kill me.
Well, I didn't want him killing Pierre and you.
You might have given him his weapons back, or that's the deal. We didn't say we couldn't kill him.
It's true.
Pierre gets out his great sword.
I want to ask you some questions.
He gets out his fist, I guess.
Listen, I'm all one for a wild card, but why were you trying to kill me? I couldn't hear what you were saying over there.
Oh, right, you couldn't hear me from all the way over here. I basically was just saying that I was told to do so, but I cannot divulge any more information than that because I am in fear for my own life, and if I tell you guys anything else, then I may be in danger. However, I hope you can trust me from now on. I did not pull the rope. I could have pulled the rope at any moment, but I chose not to because I hope we can, trust each other moving forward.
You made a deal, that's why.
That's also true.
Definitely don't trust you.
Can we ask you why you're doing this and not, like, who's making you do this? I mean, like, what their goal is, I guess. Like, why did you agree to do this is what I'm asking.
This information is one and the same. I'm sorry, I really wish I could tell you, but I cannot.
Can I use intimidation on him to figure out the information?
You can try.
I'll lean over to Randuin. I'll point onto his chest really hard a couple times.
You tell Tiberian that I'm coming to school whether he likes it or not, okay?
And then I'll just
27? I guess you can try to roll wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw. Can I also use Tides of Chaos to gain an advantage?
Yeah, you can.
Okay, I would
But
like
that
to
is
use
a 27 you have to beat.
Basically, you need a nat 20, right? That's the only way.
That's
Is
about
it-
the only way. Unless he's got a good saving throw.
My saving throw is 2, is it?
It's, what, like 5% plus another roll? So that's like, what?
But if it's advantage, what do I get?
You get an extra roll.
Yeah, you get 2 rolls. Whenever the higher number is what you get.
Man, fuck you, Sumatto. Your high throw is on my fucking character, you bastard.
Yeah, dude, I've never gotten this high before. It's crazy.
Surely he rolls the nat 20 when you need him not to.
Surely.
Unfortunate.
Okay.
So I'll tell you what happens here. Triggered, although you don't want to tell them, this man literally has like a weapon from the future, or at least you can kind of get that idea. Like, this thing looks terrifying. So you open your mouth to tell him, but as soon as you do, your mouth is shut and you can't talk anymore.
Well, you gonna say something? Gonna say something? What the fuck?
And where his mouth should be, it is missing.
What the hell? Oh my god! This seems like a bit of a problem now as I put my gun back in my holster. Interesting. Massive spirits gods, if you're listening, I promise to stop asking about it if you give him the ability to talk again. Worth a shot. Alright, let's keep moving, guys. That's not my fucking problem. You trying to kill one of us.
After that intimidation, you kind of settled down. Triggered, I'd say you get your mouth back.
Okay, so this is clearly outside of your control.
Yes, quite literally outside of my control. But just to go over and beyond for you guys, I would like to help out Albus real fast because I know that he got attacked by the spiders because of me, and I apologize.
Where is Albus? Is already gone. I didn't even.
Oh yeah,
see
he's
him
gone.
now.
Albus, slow down, please.
Hell no, I don't trust you. I speed up.
No, please, I want to apologize.
Get this guy away from me.
I hold him on the shoulder. Wait, I have some other things I want to ask you. That's not about this. If things get a little too dicey, I will give you back your app, but not now, obviously. Do you have any vials, potions, anything like that? I'll ask for like important things.
I mean, I have my normal magic, and I was gonna help out Albus right now if he'd let me, but he seems to be uncooperative, and I understand why. He's not.
Yeah, it's pretty reasonable.
How about you, Dusty? Are you hurt at all? Are you hurt?
I'm not hurt at all. Do you have any vials, anything like that?
No, but I would like to make it clear that I do have a healing hands. I could touch Albus, and I could heal him right now if he wanted me to, because I know the spider bite was my fault, and I apologize again.
You'll have to ask him when you see him. Do you have any money on you?
I have 18 pieces of gold.
Give me all the gold.
You want my gold? I can't even hurt you with gold. Why do you want my gold?
I'm not taking any chances. You always try to kill us. I feel like that's at least the small thing you can do.
That's suspicious if he has this realm's currency already.
That is really weird. Why do you have this currency in this world?
Bro, if you're gonna say that, you spawned in with it too, okay?
Oh, I did? Oh, never mind then.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
All
Well,
of
you
the-
know, I'm from the
US dollars
old
to turn
west.
to gold.
You know, mining gold. Nah, that's already too far a sketch.
I
Just
will
give me
say
18
that
gold.
I will say to you that I will give you 15 because that's enough to at least where I can't even buy anything. I'll say.
If you want to buy something, you come ask me. As I like now start taking the gold from him.
How much
What are you,
gold
you're
do
an enemy, Triggered. What are you keep like? Why is he doing this? Why
My
is he
gold,
being
dude.
so
That's my hard-earned
mean?
gold. I'm already weaponless, and now I'm moneyless.
I will give you a weapon if we get into combat. Just stick near me, which I will keep an eye on him for a good amount of time.
I understand. Fine, you can have my gold.
You get 18 gold from him.
Thank you.
Although
Alright.
the deal was when we crossed the bridge, you'd give me my weapons
Yeah,
back.
they're not
I'll-
letting me
I'll-
do that though.
No one said that. We just said we could kill him.
Oh, okay then.
Yeah, you kind of went back on your word, man.
No, then my bad then. If I'm allowed to do it then here's your weapons back.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
okay.
I will remember this. I appreciate it. And I will not harm you.
Come on, Buster. I like push him forward, like have him like go ahead so I can like watch him.
And Albus, if it's still on the table, if you want that healing, I promise it's for you.
I'm not even hurt. You're trying to curse me. I could feel it.
Wait, didn't you get bite by the spider?
I dodged it, man. I dodged it.
Douglas,
Oh.
like I did. I got hit.
Oh, it was the kid. That's right. My bad. My memory's still a little foggy.
Stay away from my pupil.
Should your pupil decide if he wants to get healed or not?
I'll let you learn your lesson if you wish.
I'd like healing.
Of course. Yeah, I'll heal you if you like.
That'd be great.
And it is my long rest, so I am using my one long rest on this young child.
Your ability.
I use healing hands.
And you heal for 4. Got it. Okay, yeah. Oh, he's looking a little better. So, what's the plan, boys? Are we continuing this trudge, or?
Yeah, I think we should continue. I think it's too dangerous to still sleep. How much longer until we're there?
It's been many moons since I've even heard of the trail here. What say you, Beatrice?
I guess I can't call you old man, really. Randall. Randall, like, get moving.
Ran to win, but yes, I'll move.
Yeah, well, you said Albus's name wrong, so how does it feel?
That was a joke.
Well, I find this pretty funny. Well, I'm keeping my gun on him, you know, just for extra safety.
I mean, that makes sense. As you continue, you see more of the same with the forest. You don't encounter too many more creatures. Just an occasional, like, giant frog or whatever. And maybe, like, maybe a poisonous snake you see slithering in the distance. Nothing too harming. Nothing seems to be following until Beatrice kind of leads you to this temple. You noticed as soon as you got there, it was a lot safer when Randomin didn't lead you down paths. Yes, you make it to this old ancient temple.
That's so funny. I just now pieced that together. He's been fucking with us the whole time. Hey guys, let's go down this dangerous path over here. We're like, okay.
Well, I mean, I said the tree may have been from a monster, and it wasn't entirely a bad idea to
Yeah,
say.
it wasn't a bad
True,
idea.
true,
Like,
true,
Beatrice
true.
even agreed. He was like, well, maybe he's... The temple is, like I said, it's old, so it's cracked. There's overgrown leaves inside of it. Looks like you can't explore it, though. Beatrice seems to kind of lead on here.
I guess we just follow Beatrice.
You hear some chanting from the other side.
Do you mind if I tried sneaking?
Yes, you can sneak.
Keep moving.
Oh. It's hard to see in here.
You hear some chanting coming from the other side of this room.
I turn around and I do like this shush.
At least, what is it? Pierre and Douglas start to sneak as well. The chanting gets a little softer.
Oh, do we feel interested in finding out what that chanting is?
It's probably related to the circle. I would assume if they're related to the circle, they're from the school. but we can't be sure. It's been quite a treacherous time.
Beatrice just kind of walks up and waddles towards the chanting,
Beatrice.
and she quacks,
Oh.
and it echoes. Look behind.
Greetings.
Huh?
I'm here on behalf of Beatrice Dinkelberg,
Who's that?
an author from the Academy.
What academy?
Oh, I apologies. I thought this was a reunion of sorts from the Wizard Academy.
You're in the wrong place, buddy.
Oh, okay. I'll see myself out.
Oh, no. Come back.
Oh.
We have to tell you about our Lord and Savior. Come in.
Oh, jeez. Here we go.
Come in.
Okay.
Get in here.
Yo, hey, what's going on, guys?
Closing. You must be initiated. Do you know the Faceless One? He tells us many a thing in our sleep and our dreams. We can achieve so much through him.
I whisper to Unu and like, don't do anything stupid. Get a little closer to them.
Oh, okay. He's seen me in my dreams.
You've seen him?
Yes, I've been touched. I believe that I'm chosen of his. Look upon my staff.
And I'll pull the staff and I'll bang it on the ground.
It looks cracked. What happened?
Yes, a spell gone awry, but his influence, I think.
May I touch it?
Don't do any funny business. I think he will be upset if you try to mess with it too much, but you may touch
I'm
it.
gonna touch it. I'm gonna grab it.
Yes.
He grabs it.
Yeah. Okay.
He starts to observe it, and he starts twirling it in the air. Oh, I see. This one has been touched. I see it. I see it all.
I haven't really been to any of these meetings. I've just kind of spoken with him myself and with my group of friends.
Yes. Come here to the altar.
He was he was a fan of one of the things I did in his realm, I believe. I did.
Sit atop your throne.
Oh no, I couldn't.
Sit atop your throne.
Yeah. Oh, of course. Okay.
Brothers, today we have found ourselves a new sacrifice.
Oh, you did? Where? Yes.
He walks up to you. He gets out his knife and he's ready to plunge it into you.
I can I run in while
Can I
he's
push him?
What are you gonna say, Sumatto?
I'll be like, that is the chosen one! How dare you put his hands on him!
He looks back behind. Who is this?
We are a follower of him. He's been chosen by the faceless. How dare you try to stab that man!
And we must sacrifice him to get our own favor.
He is one of the generals! You have no right!
Yeah,
He's gonna get
not
up
the
his
sacrifice
dagger.
kind, not the sacrifice kind of chosen one.
How dare you say such? How you try to sacrifice one of the generals? Do you know your place?
Yes, but I must gain favor with the faceless one. That's my goal. And to do that,
Oh,
I must
would
kill
you
his
like to
chosen, become
join?
the chosen?
Would you like to join to one of the chosen ones? We have one opening.
That's not how that works. You have to
Oh.
kill one of the chosen.
Yes, that is how it works. You have to kill
Yes.
to gain.
So he's
But
going to get his knife ready and get ready to stab him.
He is no. You don't kill him. He's already been chosen.
What? Yes.
If you want to move up the ranks where he is, you will have to kill another one who is not in that place. And like I said, there's an opening, and I like say to everyone, I'm like, if any one of you want to be touched by the chosen one and be within his ranks, there's an open spot. And I'm like trying to tell them basically like, one of you may move up the ranks, but you'll have to kill each other, and whoever survives is the one that makes it. Is what I'm saying.
All right, you got your little ballers get going.
Yeah, basically. I'm
All
trying
right.
to be like,
I'll need a persuasion. 21. I think he's right, boys. And they go at it. They start stabbing each other.
Oh.
Trying to get up the ranks. Trying to do anything to get more powerful. A couple of them die as they stab. 3 of them remain, and they fight amongst themselves. And this cultist will run up and try to stab him in the head, and I'd say it succeed. Yes! I'm the chosen one!
come here. Come here. Yes.
Yes!
Yes. Allow me to show you what the chosen one has done for me. And I pull out my gun, and he doesn't know what that is. So I'm like, look at this beauty that he has done for me. And
Can I
now
hold it?
I'm gonna bless you with it. Therefore, moving you up in the ranks. And I point it, I cock it back, and I aim at his head.
He gets down on both knees. He's like, please accept me into your ranks.
And then I fucking shoot him right in the head. Do I have to roll attack for that? This is just damn. Oh, he's just dead. He's just fucking dead.
Next thing
Just
you were
me,
worried
let's
about
fight,
me.
smart.
You just murdered a man.
Well, these guys were gonna kill Albus.
You know
That
what
would
we
seem
are?
like he was defenseless.
We're survivors.
We're survivors, yeah. Oh my god.
Stop and start looting the guy.
Oh, can I start looting the bodies?
Yeah, I have to pull up this stuff. Yeah, again.
Cultists are so
Gullible.
There's only one god.
Okay, 3, 6, 7. So there's 7 of them. So there's 7. Yeah, so each of them have a scimitar and leather armor, but no gold upon them.
I derobe the guy. I pack his robe robe.
His
And I'll
robe.
try to pack as many robes as I can.
I'll pick up like a couple of swords.
Okay.
Is there any other loot around us, or is this just an empty room with the altar with the sacrifice?
It was the sacrifice room. There's gonna be a whole little thing there, but you rolled high.
Thank fucking God! Oh my God! I can't believe that worked.
Well, I mean, he got his sacrifices.
Yeah, I mean, all right then.
By the way, Randuin, there's this like crazy chaos guy. Like you would not believe it. Okay, and
What are you
he's
talking
just.
about?
He's got like a little bit of influence, and I think that's what these
Oh.
guys were.
Yeah. Do you know anything about that? Isn't that the guy who hired you, or can you not talk about that?
The what?
I'm not sure who hired me really. I just know it was just someone random.
What do they? Can you say what they look like, or is that not allowed?
No, when I was kind of in his presence, it was a lot of blurred vision. I couldn't really see a whole lot. I think he did that on purpose, so I couldn't, tell what they looked like. But
All right then.
In front of you is the altar. Everything else looks abandoned. It just kind of walks up to it.
Are there any symbols or branding marks or tattoos that all these guys share?
There was kind of like the same purple you've seen on the chaos magic kind of thing, branded in there like tattoos that swirl and seem kind of random in places.
Muggless, can't you read some of this ancient stuff? Weren't you talking about that before?
I just kind of said that ancient stuff. Yeah, I guess I can try to, but like it's not runes, it's just swirls. Ooh, look, there's swirls.
I don't know. You're the expert. I'm not
This
trying to,
one
like...
says Dusty is a cool guy who saved another cool guy.
Hey, anything for you, Albus.
Hey, they foresaw it.
personally, I think that this room is full of crazy people, and that it really doesn't mean a whole lot when you're kooky.
Maybe we should leave. Do you want to look for more supplies, Albus, or you want to just get the fuck out of here?
Well,
Keeping
hold
my
on.
eye- I'm keeping my eye on,
I want to put the staff on the altar and then take a step back and see if that does anything.
Okay, you put the staff on the altar. It begins to kind of glow. The altar does, and for you, a portal opens. Well, not a portal, but it begins to like swirl as if a portal is opening.
Hey, do you think that this is the portal we're looking for?
She nods her head up and down.
Okay.
Are you sure? This is like where a bunch of cultists were. Unless they overtook this place and originally it was a safe place.
She kind of lays down, waiting for the portal to open. It takes a little bit. It's old magic.
Yeah. Does this place even look familiar?
Kind of freaking me out.
It's been like, what, 100 years since you...
Yeah, it's been around 100 years for me, I'm gonna be honest.
I guess this place is in ruins, but, does this place look anything familiar than when you used to travel around?
I don't remember cultists. I don't remember a chaos staff. I do remember a portal or a teleportation circle.
Is this room familiar? Were they built the same when you had to travel around?
May I make a history check?
Yes.
Or is any sort of check to figure that out?
And just remind me what you're looking for.
Is this familiar? Have I, like, if...
Oh, it is.
Have I been
yeah,
here
yeah,
before?
yeah. You can make a history check on that. Real quick, I know I said portal, but I meant teleportation circle. So
Okay. that makes-
teleportation circle appears and begins to glow as it charges up. There we go. That's for you, Sumatto.
If we're feeling skeptical about the hole, do you mind if I take a look at it?
Well, don't close it. This takes a minute.
I guess like it wouldn't hurt, right? Because we're wanting he's like quote unquote hostage, I guess. Our slave, I guess you could say.
Okay, buddy.
Can you put your hand through it and then pull it out?
Well, I can certainly.
It's
try
not a
to-
portal. It's a teleportation circle now.
Oh, so once you touch it, it just like teleports you.
Yeah, which Albus might want to move out of the way because it's centered.
Is it possible to teleport back, Albus, once we use it, or is it a one-way trip?
These are points of which you can go and come to, so you can come back. Typically, from my studies, I don't know if this is a special one, but typically.
With your 9, yeah, I mean, like, you can remember this place kind of vividly. It was definitely a little nicer since you've last seen it. Although this room is a little unfamiliar, I guess, just simply because of all the ruin and the little bit of water that seeped into the cracks.
Personally, I just want to inspect it with my, because I do have magic abilities where I could inspect and maybe figure out what it is for you guys.
Sure.
The teleportation circle.
Well, just to see if there's anything else that I can get from it. I'm currently just getting like close to it. I assume if this is the actual thing right here, like the forward thing. So I'm gonna get like
Yeah.
kind of just look
Yeah,
at
that's
it.
the teleportation circle.
I am
You're looking at
going
it. Cool
to
effect.
see what happens if I were to drop my dagger in it.
Okay.
So I drop my dagger in that bitch.
So your dagger kind of touches the portal, and everything kind of changes about the portal. It looks like it's kind of changing in a way. The room starts to rumble, and some rocks start to fall down. within the room
Uh-oh.
itself.
Oh shit.
Okay, I think we should hurry.
I think we should hurry up and get in. Yeah.
Okay.
Is this staff, like, floating or being used or anything? Does it look like I can grab it again?
You can definitely grab this staff.
Okay, yeah. I'll just pull it to myself with my mage.
All right, I'll go in.
I'll
Yeah.
stand in the center and raise it up.
Be like, prepare!
Yeah, the teleport starts
Oh,
to
I
glow
see.
up.
I
It's starting
suppose-
to teleport y'all away.
At the very last moment, I would like to jump out of the circle.
So he jumps out, and y'all are teleported.
Oh?
I'm going to assume you're going to run away from the falling debris.
Oh, of course, yes.
Yeah, you're going to go back. back. Okay, cool. So yes, y'all are teleported, and not to where you think. You thought you were going to go to the academy. Of course, that's where Beatrice was leading y'all. But little did you know that just the near mention of like an object touching the floor can just change the teleportation circle. So you actually end up in a dune desert, and it's hot, and it's hard to live. Now, let me show you where you are now. You are in whatever I named this place, which I'm going to probably change.
Okay. Do we know that we're there, or are you just telling us for like?
I'm telling you for your information. You characters would probably, except for Angel, who might know where he is. I mean, it would make sense. He would know the regions, but
They've destroyed it, brought it to sand. It's over.
Where the hell are we?
Can I like look up? Is it nighttime?
yes.
Am I able to like kind of tell? Oh no, I wouldn't be able to like astral navigate. Are there any like landmarks that I can see?
Not currently. It's too dark.
I don't know if I've ever been over here, so
We'll
They
decide that
destroyed it.
next time.
Is that a cliffhanger? When I look around, can I look around? And say, like, is there just nothing but sand?
There's nothing but sand.
Oh shit.
You really fucked them up, Triggered.